Welcome, welcome. We are here today. Am I actually streaming this time instead of just thinking I'm streaming? I am! Wowie zowie, Scoob. Okay, we're here. It's late today. I'll admit. It's pretty late, so this might be a shorter stream, but I'm gonna go as long as I can. It's time to be united by our hatred. Yay! My favorite. White Knight. On International Women's Day, we can't be doing White Knight. Under the cover of night, Xeno Cavalry Corps resumes its march toward Beograd. Griffin League holds position by the main road to the city. Both armies remain in their sleeveys. Alone on the fields comes the slow crunch of two pairs of heavy boots.
It must have taken some convincing, especially with Sternova. She's rarely easy to sway.
Good afternoon, Josephine. I'm up very late today because I'm streaming very late today because I've been up for a while. I just kept getting sidetracked and doing other shit, and I fell asleep at one point, and it's just, ugh. I should have streamed like 5 hours ago. I'm so upset at myself, but we are here now.
I swore it would bring peace to the dawn. Sabina objected, of course. Once a traitor, always a traitor. Her exact words.
Very smart words. I'm putting gun to your head.
She's right.
Igor pulls back his sleeve. A circle of neatly inscribed symbols glows faintly on his scarred arm.
The arcane incantation customized by Zeno for every arcanist commander, preventing the misuse of arcane skills. Never thought I'd see it again.
Your arcane skill can vanish an army in an instant. I must take precautions.
Precautions.
Ever cautious. Good. Though I'm surprised you still remember how to write it.
I thought you forgot how to write 7 years ago. I remembered. I had to take a class.
I knew a day would come when I'd need it. I never thought it would be for this.
Oh yeah, daylight saving today. We should just abolish daylight savings. What do we gain from it? What do we gain from this bullshit? The commander has no desire to pursue the topic. He looks away. I know, right? Daylight savings on Women's Day. It's fucked up. We need to take back another... We need to take back our hour that we lost. Oh, I didn't know Slay the Spire 2 had co-op runs. I guess that makes sense. I haven't played the sequel yet. I've only played the original a few years ago.
Keep your promise. The hawks are circling. They will devour me and Som if given the chance.
Som if given chance. Also, welcome, Silly. It's been a bit. How you doing?
I know the Foundation wants no conflict between the cavalry and me, and the Timekeeper must have promised to vouch for you. Her words will not go unheard.
They will go heard. They will not be listened to, though. I was very specific in saying
But not
that.
for the Timekeeper's mission in Beograd. They would have ordered you to leave the dawn immediately. No 2-week buffer.
Not 2 weeks' notice. They are very bad with giving those.
How did you learn this?
What the fuck?
I do not need interception to know what the Joint Committee thinks, provided their membership remains unchanged.
Oh, I'm just guessing. You know, they're very stupid and
You're a
predictable.
Kazakh, so they sent you here to recruit new riders. For the same reason they do not want you stationed here in your hometown.
I don't like how chatty you are. Pulls out gun,
Don't
shoots
speak
him.
like you know me, Igor. You and I are no longer brothers. Demotion, imprisonment, no matter what they hang upon me, I will do what I must to defend my home.
Igor's eyes follow the river upstream to Peregrad's low rooftops, gleaming beneath the starry sky.
We were born and raised on this land. We both bade farewell to our families that day, leaving Beograd and the steppe for the cold walls of Xeno.
So really, if you think about it, we're both traitors. And Ivan's like, no, no,
On
no,
a
no,
fine
no.
day, you can make out the church spire from here. The city is not as large as it was in '99. Back then, you could easily see the suburbs too.
Many things are different. All this will be washed away in time. Do not put too much weight on it.
Look, time washes away everything, like very quickly, concerningly fast in this universe. We need to
But the
stop that.
steppe remains unchanged, and so do her people. The smell of grass and dirt is no different than at the century's end.
I still cannot trust you. Krotov is but one stain on the dawn. There are many more to be blotted.
Like you
The
specifically.
golden famine will strip the steppe bare. Her people will either starve or leave. Most will have to leave off their food stores. Some poor folk have none at all.
What does the Foundation believe to be the cause?
They haven't investigated. The Foundation is stretched thin. The steppe is not worth their focus.
They believe it to be magic piss. The golden famine has infested every crop with their piss. And now it is inedible.
Our best hope may be the next storm. If it is kind, the dawn will wake as she should in the next era.
Igor lets Ivan's almost cruel jokes pass.
This heat is the result of an arcane ritual.
A ritual? Bending the weather over the entire lower dawn. How can it be done?
What the fuck are you talking about? You're saying there's magic in this game? Like, they only just now understand that? You casted arcane ritual. What? There's magic in here? What are you on about?
Commander!
The messenger's shout cuts the conversation short. He runs up to them and bends over. Whoa, whoa, hey man, whoa! We're rushing right into things. Hands on his thighs as he attempts to catch his breath.
Yes.
The messenger's breathing is unsettled, not from weariness, but from sheer fear. He turns to the Xeno rebel leader with a curious expression on his face.
Igor.
He mumbles something imperceptible to himself, gradually steadying his breathing. And the moment he straightens up, he whips out a pistol.
This is for Alyosha!
Igor staggers back 2 steps and drops to one knee. Oh, damn it. The messenger's trembling hand throws the shot off course, denying the bullet its deadly purpose. Oh, you aren't even good shot, little piss baby, not good at killing me. After a brief moment of shock, the commander lunges forward to
Soldier!
seize the weapon.
What do you think you're doing?
He forces the messenger's face to the ground. He tastes the dirt of his home with every word he roars.
Alyosha! My brother! You killed him! You killed him in Sao Paulo!
In Sao Paulo!
Why did you do it? Because he wasn't an arcanist? Because he wouldn't help you cozy up to the menace scum?
Yes, actually. No one answers. Besides his struggling, the night returns to silence.
Your commanders may execute any soldier who sabotages the army's strategic goals as a traitor. This is Xeno law.
Ooh. Igor rises slowly and grips the military identification tag hanging around his chest. A dent remains where the bullet struck. He is as calm as the silent nights of the dawn. He steps forward and kicks the fallen pistol away.
Let him go.
This is my army. You have no say here.
No. I am going to feed him to wolves. Not far off, a few war horses neigh. Actually, no, I feed him to the horses. They need nourishment. Torches quickly light up the dark, like street lights.
Let go of me!
The messenger struggles free of Ivan's grasp, rolls down the slope, and vanishes into the marching column. One by one, the torches go out. He just kind of rolls into the fucking position.
Sure, it was me.
Damn it. I'll never remember what his face looks like. They're all so generic. It was just white man who did it. I can't tell them apart.
Father!
Father! Igor's ever-loyal son rushes over.
Barakov! Don't even think about protecting that bastard!
Igor raises a hand and turns to the commander.
I'm letting it go, and so are you.
I'm over it. It wasn't big deal.
Many of your cavalry have long served Zeno. They will protect him. Pursuing this will only undermine morale.
Like, fuck it. It's not... I don't
Nothing
care
matters
enough.
more than unity in the army. I taught you this. Your cavalry must be united. Brothers and sisters on the battlefield. This is what they are. A family.
And when a family member shoots someone, you just kind of let it go for a while. It's, you know, it'll make an awkward dinner piece, but you kind of just live with it. Did anyone catch the game last night? Who's on first, am I right? What game specifically did y'all catch last night?
The hatred of those who once trusted you. A bullet to the chest, Krotov's betrayal, a home soon to be aflame. Remember what you have wrought, Igor.
I can never forget.
Look, I'm still saying it was kind of worth it. I got a cool cube out of it.
About the ritual that caused the Golden Famine. It was Manus Vindictor's doing, composed of multiple rites. Their goal is to expand west. First the Don, then the Dnieper.
The Dnieper.
Soon, millions of square kilometers of land will grow no crops. All of Europe will face hunger.
They want to kill all of Europe, like Black Plague, but famine.
What sort of ritualist has the power to change the weather over such an area?
What the fuck?
Remember, Ivan, our enemy is a resurrected deity.
With Petami's support, Igor makes his way down the slope. Alright, we gotta kill Arcana again.
Keep breathing.
Oh. The ritualist lifts a censer above her head. Colorful fumes spill from its veins. They creep around the bound captive like a gaseous myriapod. They immediately suffocate to death on impact. Huh. Haha, they have died. Like, that's his only response. He's just really petty about it. Kurtov raises an eyebrow of contempt at the horrifying display.
Is he dead?
Is he dead? I hope so. Ah, I see. The answer is the game crashes. I haven't actually played any of the Arkham games. This came out so long ago. It feels like, in my head, those still feel like kind of new games, but then I remember, like, it's been over a decade since those came out, hasn't it? The Ritualist gives the sensor a wave. The fumes rush back inside in an instant.
I overestimated the human's mental capacity. Next time, I won't make the same mistake.
Why not bring them to the iceberg? Or do you aim to monopolize the fruits of the experiment?
Every glorious achievement is hers.
That way I never have blame for anything. Yeah, I've heard good things about him. The Ritualist's answer is vague. Kurtov waves a hand, signaling a soldier to drag the body away. He's like, I fucking hate these people. They never give me good
I have no
answer.
time for your little experiments. My army departs for Belgrade in 2 hours.
Belgrade.
Belgrade. The news clearly catches her off guard.
We will eventually conquer the city, plunder it of its wealth and vitality. But departing now, you say? There were no such orders from the iceberg.
The iceberg is our new god, don't you
Starvation
know?
will be our enemy's end.
She entrusted me an army and the power to deploy them. Now that Igor and Ivan have met, they are sure to head to Belgrade. I must stop them.
Look, I really want to get killed by them. It's my only thing. A low growl of engines roll in. The transport unit responsible for heavy weapons is departing.
My army is ready. This is my chance to eliminate Igor for good. If you won't give me the boon, I will take it myself.
I'll just take it myself. Fuck
The
you.
loss of one right will affect the efficacy of many others.
Dogoons!
If the weather cools and winter returns, our attack on the Eastern Front will be jeopardized. Our entire project will be delayed.
Look, we have to fucking starve them to death. If you delay my progress here, I'm going to be pissed.
Your privilege has its limits, General. You and your followers will accept the trial. It is only a matter of time.
Watch your tone, Ritualist. You never asked Igor and his men to wear the mask. You have no right to ask us.
Look, I don't want to wear it. It looks gay. He presses the gun against the Ritualist's forehead, but she doesn't flinch. She grins.
Igor is a weak, indecisive coward who doesn't dare face his true desires. I am greater than he will ever be.
Can't you tell? I'm still a Nazi and he's not. That
Do you
means I'm
think
cool.
A gun to the head will scare me? Death is but a return to her embrace. She will resurrect our arcanists, clarify our deeds. I will die with her name on my lips.
You know she's not actually doing that, right? What? Like, she's not actually gonna resurrect all Arcanists. That's fucking stupid. Like, you're stupid. As he, like, fucking kills her.
Monsters.
How you doing, walking corpse? You alright? He looks on as one of Kurtov's soldiers drags a fresh corpse from the camp. For the man who is already dead, this moment feels closer to withering.
How many more will die for this?
The soldier glances at him. Without a word, he lowers his head and walks away. Sharon feels a stronger presence closing in on him.
They die because of you, Garon. The decision was yours.
Look, it's not me doing it. He puts bullets in all of them. Look, you made me do this, you know. This is your fault. Sharon turns back.
If joining you will teach you to respect life, then I will do so.
Well, it's not gonna do that.
But it is unclear what difference my choice will make. These people will still die by your hand, only for another cause.
See, that's where he's
I am
smart.
not
He's
so
right in
deranged
that
as the
respect.
Manas. I simply value efficiency.
If you are not one of them, if you detest their behavior, why do you work for them?
Well, because it is convenient.
They work for me. These lunatics know nothing of military tactics. They simply point in a direction and let their entire force loose.
Kurtov pauses.
What similarity could I possibly have with them?
I don't know, the whole genocide thing? You working with them? Like, there's quite a lot of similarities, actually.
You both start wars, bringing destruction and bloodshed wherever you walk.
Our purposes are different.
No, it's different when I do it, because I'm cool and they are
It doesn't seem so
lame.
different to me.
A pity you have to go. It's rare I meet someone worth more than a few words of conversation.
Sharon fails to grasp the implication behind Kurtov's words. He only sees a soldier approaching with a black horse.
Andreas.
Yo, we got our horse back.
Hmm?
Before he even realizes it, he is bound with rope by the two soldiers behind
Why
him.
do you bind me? The ritualist has already limited my movement.
This seems excessive, actually.
I have other plans for you.
Look at this funny little face. He's so happy. Mm. Aw, man. Now we got captured again. Our funny little guy. Our funny little corpse friend. A worm frozen in resin. Its body encased for hundreds of millions of years. It is the prisoner within this silent. Hold on. I just remembered something I gotta do. There you go. The message sent. Legacy of the era. Legacy of the duelist. Oh my god. I'm gonna summon Exodia. Beregrad receives the thundering hooves of the cavalry in dead silence, as if the city has been deserted. Yet the soldiers sense the stares, frightened, alert, resentful, peering through every rusted doorway, every shattered stained glass window. They settle on the wary war horses, on dust-stained uniforms, and on the black barrels of their guns.
What are they so scared of?
Yo,
The
hello,
cavalry is here to
Cherry.
protect them.
What are they scared of? Why are they scared of all of the people here with guns ready to shoot?
After all the chaos, letters from the front, soaring prices, bandits. Beregrad is worn thin, even afraid of its own shadow.
Apparently, they don't like when military invades their entire city, even when we're just here for fun.
Just like the people of Tamarovka.
Tamarvka. The commander looks up at the shuttered windows around him. They turns to the shadows hiding in the alleys.
You didn't keep the cavalry's orders confidential?
It sounded like he was a little drunk with that one. You didn't keep the cavalry's orders confidential? Hold on. Let me get some more. Igor walks beside him. From time to time, he presses against his ribs, where the sting of the gunshot still echoes. Out that
Word
hurts.
always gets out.
Maybe we should have killed that guy who shot me. It hurts. I don't like it. Ivan, kiss my boo-boo better.
Then the citizens must know that you will soon withdraw from the Don. With no one left to protect them, they have lost all faith. They do not know why the cavalry comes. I'm certain their minds are filled with the worst possibilities.
Worst.
They think you will plunder the city, no doubt. That's most of what they have faced since this began.
I see. We'll find a man of standing. Fyodor Petrovich, perhaps, and convince him we bear no ill.
People don't understand what they cannot see with their own eyes, and you cannot tell them about the foundation of Xena.
So fuck you. You are actually just not able to do shit. In the darkness, several citizens lurk with weapons in their hands. Not one of them escapes Igor's eyes.
They have already formed a militia, preparing for the worst. All we can do is remain discreet and avoid adding fuel to the fire.
We must end this quickly. Deal with Krotov. Captured or killed, it doesn't matter. Destroy the ritual and return the step to what she once was.
Okay, easy plan. Kill the Nazi, get rid of the piss famine. Very easy.
And aid the timekeeper in her mission.
Oh, I forgot about that
1
part.
week, Igor. That was your word. Do not forget it.
Hello, knackered ocelot. Welcome, welcome. She's licking me.
I
Oh,
suggest
God.
we entrust the ritual issue to Lilia's flight unit.
I suggest we have Lilia just go in with her witches and fucking shoot the ritual to death.
They have the
It'll
element
work
of
well.
surprise. An aerial strike will give the Manus little time to react.
Already done. The coordinates you gave are with Lieutenant Lilia. She's working on an air raid plan as we speak.
Raid.
I will leave Beograd to you. The timekeeper waits for me at the church.
What she seeks is in a church.
Lilia brings her broom to a stop outside a church. This church is unremarkable among the many others in Beograd, medium-sized and without a distinctive dome. Only its position sets it apart. It stands on higher ground, giving a clear outlook of the Golden Plains.
What kind of church is this? Place is abandoned.
What kind of church is this? What religion are we worshipping today?
Capitan, I don't know what you're looking for here, but you got to take care of yourself. Especially
yourself. Those are the two things you must take care of. As she glances over, she spots Igor approaching from afar.
I will, Lilia. Have a good flight.
never had a bad one.
Even when I crash and die,
Though
that will still be
smashing
good.
into the vice president's office would make it a little better than the rest.
Although I'm just saying, if I were able to assassinate some high-value figures, it would make my flight very good. It's a farewell in Lilia's own style, but she doesn't leave. Instead, she fixes her gaze on Igor.
Lieutenant Lilia, my interests do not conflict with the timekeepers. The coordinates I provided are correct. We are on the same side.
I am not worried. If you dare to lie about this, you're not leaving the city alive.
If you dare lie about this, I'm snapping your neck. I'm going to kill your parents. I'll hit you where it hurts. Lilia steps forward, directly squaring up with the rebel leader.
But no matter what you do, now or in the future, I'll never forget what you did in Sao Paulo. I'll live through this war, and I hope you do too, so I can walk you to the judgment seat myself and see you punished for everything you've done.
I will take your funny cube from your hand and be like, oh hey, this is actually a pretty cool cube. I see why you betrayed us for it. She just like gets distracted by the cube. It's like, ooh. You know, actually, I think I understand. She meets his eyes head on, like an eagle locking onto its prey.
And if the court doesn't sentence you to death, I will.
Meeting Lila's eyes, Igor understands that this isn't a threat, but a promise. He doesn't confront her, but he doesn't avoid her gaze either. You cannot avoid my gaze. I have the power of gay women on my side. You cannot get away from it.
Lieutenant, I know what I've done. I see the faces of those I sacrificed more clearly than anyone.
A suffocating stillness settles across his face.
I look forward to my judgment day.
So do I.
Lilia mounts her broom and takes off. Igor watches as she rises into the sky and rejoins her squad. Gay women are an unstoppable force, especially on International Women's Day. He lowers his head.
Let's go, Timekeeper. What we search for is underneath the church.
Start digging.
As there is change, so do landmarks. There was a time the Amber Room was buried beneath the market even. The church's cellar is deep, near the periphery of the Amber Room. Ptolemy led the digging of the simple tunnel between them.
Just as they are about to set off, Sonetto lets out her anxious hesitation.
Timekeeper, are you sure you want to go down there alone?
Timekeeper, like, come on. Are we really doing
it's all
this?
right, Sonetto. Only Igor and I are allowed in the Amber Room. That was the deal. You and Marsha can just wait for me here.
Happy International Women's Day, fellow women. All around us are women. Everyone here is a woman, I presume. I don't know any men who would put up with me, so I assume everyone here is a woman. There might be some unsuspecting guys who don't know yet that are still around. Give it a few years, you'll realize. Guided by the lingering scent of gunpowder from
What's that like ahead?
Petlomi's
The lighting system
excavation.
my man built before.
Before? When they dug the tunnel?
Earlier than that.
No, in 1999, which is actually before now, even though we're in 1920. You know how this time shit works, it's weird. It appears to be a vast subway station of some grand theatrical stage. Whether or not an ode has ever been sung here, this is clearly not something that could have been built in this era.
A metro station. Looks like Cold War period. What's it doing here?
It's because of the Amber Room. The range of its storm immunity expanded, covering the station.
Oh, interesting.
The immunity range expanded. So this isn't the center of the Amber Room?
Of course not. There was a metro station here when the Foundation and Zeno built the laboratory.
A laboratory built in collaboration between the Foundation and Xeno.
This just makes me think, like, what if the way they solve the fucking storm is just by having the areas of immunity expand into taking up the entire world? At least everywhere important. Like, maybe Antarctica can still, like, get affected by the storm. In a lot of ways, that might help in more ways than it hurts. You know, just take it back in time to where it was more icy, you know.
There is still
Better
some
than putting into
distance
the
to the Amber
2000s.
Room. Let's talk on the way. Much remains to explain.
Now they've entered the subway station. The aged Xeno trader finally seems to shed the veiled wording in his speech.
The Foundation and Xeno have worked on many projects together, of many security levels. I am now free to talk of them.
Since I am already trader, I can just fucking yap as much as I want.
After the second storm, several Xeno generals and committee members requested my military support for a research project on the storm. At first, I thought it was similar to the Changeling project. Shady perhaps, but not too harmful.
That project still caused harm to tourists at the Green Lake campsite and the surrounding residents.
This is nothing compared to what the Amber Room did.
It blew
After
up.
I joined the project, my orders were to station on the outskirts of Belgrade and build a military zone to protect the underground site. At the same time, the Foundation asked for a thorough review of all soldiers who served Xeno after the first storm, but did not appear in any 1999 records at headquarters.
1999. Like, oh, I love how they pronounce that.
Were they not
so
registered?
funny.
No, their records were flawless in each branch across the world. But compared to headquarters records from 1999, anomalies were found. Some had similar resumes and ranks, but different photos from those filed in headquarters, as if their identities were stolen or replaced. Xena also encountered people whose faces matched their archive, but whose names were different, with no connection to Xeno at all. Sound familiar, Timekeeper?
Sound familiar. We have many
Yes.
changelings.
Mr. Duncan in Sao Paulo. His appearance matched an acquaintance of mine. A man I saw dissolve in the storm.
I was tasked with locating these abnormalities and bringing them to the Amber Room. For what purpose, I did not know.
We run experiments on them. Make sure they were cool. And not cringe.
The guard there confided to me that people look different after leaving, as if no longer themselves.
Did you ever consider finding out what was going on?
No. Back then, my faith was firm. I wholeheartedly believed in the Foundation's vision of peace and honored my duty. That is to say, I followed orders.
And you know this is bad thing. Okay, maybe they were trying to, like, implant the old personalities back into these new versions of those people, is what their experiment was. Try and bring back to life the people that were lost in the storm.
That led to my deepest regret. After the sixth storm, they brought in Earth.
Earth?
The Foundation found Erd that long ago.
Specifically, those leading the Amber Room project did. By order of the Pax House, all information on the project was sealed. The two subsequent storms came suddenly. During that time, something happened to Earth. Something different. During one storm, she escaped, but the secrecy of the project left us without manpower to find her.
But we really didn't care enough, so we just let her
This
go.
is what led to her multiple disappearances in the following storms.
She could have stayed in the safe zone, couldn't she?
Indeed. From my view, the Foundation only searched for her to cover for their mistakes. I remember well the last time I saw Earth. It was on a vast land. Dangerous. Barren. Much like the Dawn Steppe.
In Antarctica?
No, what are you talking about? I've never been to Antarctica.
That was Dr. Doris. I talk of Earth.
Earth.
When I saw her in Sao Paulo, I knew her at once. Both by her appearance and by her unique, calm bravery. But Dr. Doris was not the woman I knew in 1999. She was lost. A soul trying to reclaim memory and identity.
In other words, the last time you saw the Erd you knew was before the first storm.
Correct. In 1999, the year the first storm
Someone
rose
please
rain
teach this
from
man
the
how to
north.
say that number.
This is the second event I want to tell you about.
Guys, you gotta have a little bit of voice directing, come
At
on.
that time, our army stood ready in Kazakhstan for a war none had ever seen before. Miss Earth, the army is combat ready.
Thank you for letting me know, Admiral. At the moment they start the ritual, they'll be their most vulnerable. I need to be close to its center at that time.
Oh, they're starting the storm
Understood.
ritual.
You know what you are doing. I believe in you. Their defenses are weak. There is no need to worry, Miss Earth. Everything will go smoothly.
I'm not worried about myself. I'm worried about her.
You mean your daughter?
Your daughter.
Yes. She's still too young to understand all this.
The SPDM will take good care of her.
No, they
The
really
Foundation
won't.
made the same promise. I suppose it's the only way.
I don't know, the Foundation better not lock her into solitary confinement at any point. That'd be pretty fucked.
Manus Vindictae held its first space-time ritual on December 31st, 1999.
If they had succeeded, that ritual would have brought time back to the blank era. Antarctica was their second attempt.
Yeah, the Foundation is always so trustworthy. They're definitely not a organization we're only working for until we can finally get rid of them, just because they have all the money. They're basically the Democrats of this game. Manus are the Republicans, and the Foundation is the Democrats. You know, we work for them because we kind of don't have a better option. And we're trying to undermine them as much as we can. Yeah, this is... You try and go back to a blank era entirely. Controlled opposition, but else you got.
The results were much the same. The flood summoned by the ritual was incomplete and turned into the first storm.
They were trying to stop Y2K. That was their whole goal. They were the people horrified by Y2K happening, so they're like, no, we gotta turn back time. We can't let the computers go into the 2000s. Footsteps echo through the long, sealed subway station, drawing them ever closer to the heart of the secret.
I promised Earth the operation would go smoothly, but I lied. Neither Xeno nor the Foundation had any idea how powerful the Manus' defensive ritual was.
That shit was strong.
The situation
Good
was
against
desperate.
gun.
We had only one order. Advance. regardless of the casualties. When the storm rose, it swallowed the details of the war. Yet the weight of it haunts me still. The grief of sending my soldiers to die. Like the flame of a candle, they were extinguished in an instant.
Well, to be fair, if they didn't do that, everyone would be dead, so... kind of a loss you had
If
to
it
take.
weren't for the storm blurring my memories, I would have left Xeno and the Foundation far sooner.
The subway station ends, and ahead of them lies a border space where white light and air pour
And what
in.
ultimately led to your betrayal?
Igor halts and turns towards an obscure door at the center of the hall.
We've arrived.
I will tell you that after the big reveal. We have to go. Come on, big reveal time. It's carved from the same smooth marble as the surrounding wall. Its outline only perceivable on close inspection. Unobtrusive, unremarkable even, but ever so mysterious.
It was the Ember Room project. It showed me the Pax House's arrogance. By now, I don't know which shows less respect for life, the Foundation or Manus Vindicta. I once thought that we fought and sacrificed for a firm conviction, to bring a bright and peaceful future. But I can fool myself no longer. The Pax House may aim to build a peaceful future for both humans and Arcanists, but their means are no longer justifiable. And with Arcana as she is, this is a war for gods. How can we stand, let alone claim victory, as mere mortals?
Well, we're gonna have to kill Arcana.
How I wish to have a god on my side, Timekeeper.
There's an almost pleading note in his voice.
What lies in the Ember Room, I cannot fully say. Data fragments, Miss Earth's words. Whatever it is, she wants you to have it. Destiny has seen it survive several storms, waiting for this hour, for you. This is a door only you and Miss Earth may open. Go. Walk through it.
Sorry. Easy.
I'm still not sure if you're telling the truth. But thank you for bringing me here, Igor.
Well, I think all of that was a lie, but okay. The final objective is to kill God. Time to get all of our bullshit arranged. Oh. No, time to get sassed again. What is it, Sabina? Drink some water first. Take your time. I can't, Commander. You must throw me down the well. Throw me down the well. Little Timmy is down there. I have to save him. Or what I'm about to say, but please, give us the order to arrest those rotten merchants. They must be punished. This is unlike you. Weren't you the one who told the quartermaster to keep the well clean because you'll drink from it again? But I have to do something. Those lying bastards are running the market into the ground. Banknotes are nothing more than worthless scraps now. You need solid gold just to buy a bucket of moldy, rotten potatoes. It's outrageous. Hoarding goods and profiteering from the war are nothing new. The prices here have been sky high for ages. A small pouch of salt now costs as much as a quartermaster's monthly wage. Do you really expect to stand by and do nothing? The piss famine is still spreading. The flour mill shut down after its workers enlisted. Life in Belgrade keeps getting harder. I understand. I'll speak with Faldor Petrovich. My favorite Pokemon, Petrovish. Hello, Mr. Fish. We can't let those parasites bleed the city dry. Commander, you have much more to discuss with him than that. The other day, an old man approached our soldiers with a gun, hoping to trade it for food. They agreed. Now the women, children, and elderly are gathering outside the camp, attempting to barter for rations. We have so many people begging for food. They just need a vacation somewhere. I heard those belongings and weapons were brought with their relatives' lives. Winter is approaching, yet they've bought everything they own. They are desperate. Have they considered bringing these people through a drive-thru? Just take them to McDonald's. It'll poison them faster, that way they die quicker. So I didn't order the guard company to forcibly disperse them. But there are opportunists in the crowd using this chance to loot the locals. Have you identified them? Yes. They aren't bandits or infiltrators, but refugees. The stronger ones among them. Among us? Among them? Set up barriers outside headquarters. Post guards. Begin screening and control measures. This cannot continue. Kill them all. Yes, sir. Then what about the women, children, and elderly? Throw them down the well. Get rid of them. Once they hit head-on well, they will be disposed of. Screen them and get them settled. Provide as many rations as possible. I won't have these poor people getting caught in the conflict. End of dialogue. Leviathan, don't fucking thee me. So mean to me. Everyone's so mean to me. The defenders, oh. Are we gonna learn about what the fuck we saw last time in the Amber Room? Oh.
Just as I have the many other times I've sat on this chair. And must you insist on calling me by my pen name?
Erd is your real name. If you want to find the true you, you need to accept it.
But I'm just a journalist. An occasional writer on hippies. Erd is simply
I
a
love
pseudonym for my
hippies.
submissions to a certain magazine. I still don't understand the purpose of this experiment. Your claims of world peace sound no different from many of my interviewees on the street.
She's ready. Vessel installment, test number 13. Begin.
What the fuck? They're glitching her into the system. Okay, so they are trying to overwrite the them of this era to get back their previous personality. One life for another's. Ah, yes, the weirdo shit.
Mum?
Mum?
It really is you, my child. It's been so very long. You're slighter than I'd imagined, but how wonderful it is to see how you've grown.
Why are you here? This isn't reality. I can feel it. Where are you really? Where can I find you?
I don't fucking know.
My child. This is but a moment from the past. I can only tell you what has already happened.
Was the installment successful?
Interesting. Ooh.
Not quite, but it's the closest we've ever gotten. Amazing. All previous subjects couldn't bear the side effects of the experiment. Only Erd.
Amazing. All of our other experiments fucking exploded and died.
State the conclusion.
Yes, sir. Erd's true personality may have briefly returned, during the 13th test. We know this because of the disappearance of the Amber Room. That is to say, for a few seconds, the room became unobservable. All feedback signals were cut off. My assumption is that the Amber Room traveled into the future during that time.
What are you on about?
The future? Why? For what?
What? Oh. You should just ask that question like 4 more times.
Only time will tell.
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper.
Timekeeper?
Where am I?
Timekeeper. Are you awake?
Whether it's the ground beneath her or herself that is shaking, she can't tell. But it seems like it's the ground, with the clamor of noises around her. Oh, fuck off.
Sonetto, is the timekeeper alright?
It's as though she's been thrown into a hurricane.
She's awake. Sonetto? Marsha?
Where did the explosions come from? Her mind still lingers in another time while her eyes struggle to grasp where she truly is.
What's happening? Is Beregrad...
Krutov launched a surprise attack on Beregrad an hour ago. Some bandits have broken into the city under the cover of their air force. The cavalry and the militia have formed a defense. Igor went to contact his people for reinforcements. We need to get you to safety as soon as possible.
How long was I down there? 15 minutes, right?
It's been 3 days.
50 minutes? Timekeeper, you've been gone for almost 12 hours. I just brought you back above ground.
Huh?
Timekeeper, it's been days.
Timekeeper,
You haven't eaten
sorry
in
for
so
asking
long.
so soon, but are you able to move?
Yes, I'm fine. Just give me one more minute.
Just give me a few more minutes of rest.
Alright,
I'm
here's
sleepy.
the situation. Krutov's vanguard has occupied part of the outskirts. Though this church is currently within the safe zone, it won't be for long. We need to retreat a few streets back.
It might be in the safe zone, but they do not care about safe zones, so, you
10
know,
minutes
they're
ago,
going to attack
a
the
small
churches.
force cut off our retreat. I'll attempt to break through a route connecting us to the militia stronghold. Wait for my signal, timekeeper.
Timekeeper. A timekeeper. A candy sweeper. We coming round, get the pound and maneeper.
Je prierai pour vous.
Oh, hell yeah. What the fuck? Okay, hold on, I need to see these enemies. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, stop doing that. Are you done? Okay, this is a normal, like, gun on a horse. This is like a trebuchet-style gun, piloted by a hand. Just a little hand guy. And this is like its own hand eldritch abomination. Underground devil. You know how it is. Every once in a while you get the devil.
I found my target.
Taking a peek inside, sensing their thoughts.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Death comes for us all.
Face the truth.
I bring you victory, as promised.
Why is it always Cassandra? The Knight's Trench Club. The Knight's Trench Club proves an effective weapon in the cramped alleys of the city. It isn't long before Marcia is cleared a path.
Timekeeper, Sonetto, this way, quick!
The hands are getting everywhere!
Right.
Even with half her weight on her, Sonetto manages to cross the open danger of the main street with astonishing speed. Oh, good
At the
job,
other end of
Sonetto.
this
You've never
alley
been this
is
fast
the area
before.
under our control. The cavalry corps will escort you out of the city to a safe place.
Aren't you leaving with us, Miss Marcia?
Miss Marcia, come on, you need to get pulled from the
I'll
spinning
take
wheel.
you to the commander. But after that, I'll stay in Belgrade until the enemy is repelled.
No, but I need your healing. You're like the best healer in the game. I need you. The wreckage of a warplane shot down just moments ago by Igor's anti-aircraft guns lays lodged in the dome of a church. Before that, several shells have been launched into the militia camp, hospitals, churches, and residences, setting the hard-kept peace ablaze. You know, everyone's pissed all of a sudden for some reason.
Friendlies! It's friendlies! They're back!
Friendlies! Finally, my friendly matches! We can get back to them! I hate having to fight competitively. Meryl lowers her binoculars and calls for the militia guarding the street fortifications to clear a path, allowing the three young women to fall back into the rear formation. That's true. The church's dome is a bit more unique now. Good for them. Good job, girly pop. You're looking great. The commander strides forward at the sound of her voice.
Are you alright, Timekeeper? You don't seem well.
You seem like you have been passed out for several hours.
It's okay. I'm not hurt. Just a bit dizzy.
The Timekeeper hasn't eaten anything for over 12 hours. Her blood sugar might be the problem. I'll take her to have some food.
She's critically diabetic. We forgot to mention this earlier.
I see. When you finish, take her to the siege outside of the city. This fight will not end soon. The city is no place to linger.
Do not linger on the finger.
Yes, Commander.
It's one of my
I'll
favorite
take her away as soon
catchphrases
as
from
possible.
back in the war.
Make it so.
The commander nods and turns to the knight waiting nearby. Meryl is standing at her side, unnoticed until now.
And you? You swore to stay in Belgrade.
And you? Who the fuck are you?
Yes, sir. I can join the militia rescue team. Many medical staff in the city cannot defend themselves.
Good. Medics of the Cavalry Corps and Griffin Legion will stay as well. You will aid each other.
Of course.
Of course. She's so fucking cute.
I'm coming with you, Masha. Fine, but do as I say.
Fine. It's just immediately annoyed.
Okay.
Oh, if you have to. The commander looks around for Igor. The two leaders agreed to stay in the city. Igor is standing nearby, still holding a telescope, his gaze fixed on the city gate. He doesn't move for a long time. Ivan walks up to him and is like, "Hey, fucker, move. Come on. Are you sleeping? What is happening?"
What do you see?
Fire. Beyond the gate lies only the vast golden plain.
I know Krutov. If this is his declaration of war, he will not stop at bombs and bombers.
What? You mean...
It's coming.
It's coming. The grass bows low as black galloping hooves carve a path straight to the city. Yo, it's our corpse friend! A cloth-covered rider bounces limply on the horse's back and carries a blood-smeared javelin like a Roman priest riding through Carthage.
A messenger bearing a declaration of war. A classic move.
Classic move.
A pity the man doesn't know how to ride.
The messenger does not grip the reins. He jostles and sways like an ominous banner, battered too strongly by the wind, but the black horse only gallops faster, pummeling straight for the gate. That's... hold on, I remember that corpse. By the time the messenger arrives, the cavalry have already formed. But the messenger reads no declaration of war, nor does he throw the blood-stained javelin. He only slides from the horse and crashes to the ground. His shattered form laid bare, the horse roars.
Charon? Andreas?
And lets out a mournful whinny.
Is that really...
They finally realize who it is. They rush to the gate, charging through the ring of cavalrymen. Oh. The instant Meryl lays eyes on Sharon, she crumbles to the ground, her arms wrapped tightly around her head.
No, don't!
The cavalry barely manages to hold formation as the war horses shy back, champing and stomping their feet. They too can smell the stench of death.
Something isn't right. Don't get close, understood? Don't look at him. Meryl, come to me.
Don't look at him. Remember, he has like a mimic you distinction where if you see under his cloth, you die. She lunges to Meryl's side and drags her behind cover, blocking her view of Cheddam. The cavalrymen scatter as wave after wave of nauseating howling washes over them. The guards at the city gate have no choice but to fall back. Entry to Beograd lies wide open, filled with nothing but the stench of death.
Someone needs to take her on to an enclosed space. I suppose I have to give it a try.
I suppose this is my job. Fuck me, goddammit. Just as she had done countless times before, Marcia draws a deep breath and stills her emotions, paying no heed to what may happen when she finally realizes whatever fear she is soon to face. She gives Meryl a gentle pat on the shoulder and steps out from behind the shelter. She walks towards the abyss of death, looking directly at Shaddam's fallen body. The fear in her amygdala is severed, just as promised.
It's working. Charon. Oh my. What have they done to you?
Oh no, they put water on him. Now he smells like a wet corpse. Even worse than like a normal one. What lies before her is barely recognizable. It isn't a body. It's a shattered, indescribable shell. It is only by virtue of the blood-soaked ropes that he has managed to maintain any semblance of a human form. With his coverings gone and freed from the constraints of a complete form, death steeps out from beneath Cheddam's clothes. The soil beneath him visibly darkens, the air around it swallowed in a heavy fog. Kurtolf has brought a declaration of death to Beograd.
Yes, Charon? What is it?
What's up, baby boy? How you doing? Marcia leans in close in any attempt to catch whatever sound his remaining body is still able to give voice to.
A message from Krutov. He swears to destroy Beograd unless you hand over Igor.
Well then, I guess we know what we gotta do. Time to kill Korvag. We've been meaning to for a while. This man has turned stiff, but the tears and stains on his notebook are fresh. Blow up the city before he can. Fuck yeah, take away his satisfaction. That's how we do it. An old diary with black, vicious stains smeared across its cover. The corners are torn and dog-eared. It seems the owner abandoned it recently. November 11. Every night since my capture, I've heard terrifying, fragmented whispers coming from outside, and screams, not just one or two people, but many shrieking and wailing in pain. I can also smell something burning and rotting. Damn it, are those Manus dogs burning corpses? Or performing some twisted ritual? I've lost track of the date. Time and life hold no meaning in this god-forsaken place. I once saved lives as a doctor. Now they've used my medical instruments to brutally murder Boyarsvin, Artyom, and Malyakov right in front of me. I don't care anymore. If they're going to come for me eventually, they might as well hurry and end it now. I don't know how to write this. I actually survived that nightmare, which feels like a curse in itself. We were herded into an empty clearing, where a Koldunya in black robes was chanting a song. I could barely make out the words. Insulcator of Arcanum, let me manifest decay anew. She pulled away the shroud covering the corpse. As a black mist dissipated, a broken body lay before us. She handed me an old scalpel. Dissect it. I looked down at the remains exposed to the air. Male, early 20s, molted, wrinkled skin, ribs collapsed and fractured. I didn't know what I was doing. Fear made me forget everything I once believed. Standing beside her, I raised the blade and started cutting. The scraping of bone was monotonous, but I freed that soul from its mortal prison. When I lowered the knife, I realized we were surrounded by a black fog reeking of death. All the other captives had died, their faces twisted in agony. The Koldunya seized my filthy hand and laughed. Thank you, Sharon. You helped me unravel death and command it, master death, and aid its power. They came for me. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The remaining text is obscured by black, viscous stains. Yippee! Yay!
Seems you've got some iron beneath that calm surface. Not everyone would sleep so soundly in a stranger's house. Honestly, you could have just made yourself at home and stayed the night. When I take out the trash later, I'll be sure to toss you out along with it.
Thank you. Did I miss dinner?
You did, and I owe you my thanks. Your sleep-talking added a bit of flavor to my otherwise bland meal. I haven't had such an appealing appetizer in a long time.
What about my meal?
The soup's gone cold. That ship sailed.
I threw it away. You ain't
may
getting
not like
shit.
the reality served on your silver platter. No one does. But you'll have to swallow it. Blame this mess on the black robes if you want. Those cowards keep trying to drag the world back to their good old days.
You see, we're really hammering home how they are Nazis, trying to literally bring back a fantasy version of the past that never really existed.
And the white robes preaching the future? No less clowns for their taste in uniforms, falling off their high horses again and again, brought down by their own arrogance.
Never learning any simple lesson that they should
Who would
learn.
have thought? The whole universe turned into one circus, starring two troops of fools.
Yeah, they are. That's what Nazis are. That's what the Nazis are. They're conservatives. Yeah. And look at the Foundation being Dems once again. It's almost like this is a metaphor for something.
Why didn't that blind woman just let the world burn back then? It wouldn't have been worse than these chaotic times. And who asked her to play the martyr anyway? If you're lucky enough to find her, take her home and make sure she stays there, quietly. For everyone's sake.
Like, fuck. Just let it die already. Let's get into life and fate. Reforge sheath and plow into sword's edge. Let iron learn to leave its sheath. Let our enemy know the taste of hunger. It does not feel pain as the living do, but it has left its mark all the same. He must have endured unimaginable torment.
His bodily structure is too fractious to store his arcane energy. The leakage is worsening his condition.
The leakage. Sharon's body is held together in an unnatural way. Like a man crushed 1,000 times, his fragments no longer fit together as they should.
How could the Manus do such a thing?
I mean, they're genocidal death cultists, so I guess it makes sense, thinking on it more.
He's got nothing to do with any of this.
Yeah, but it was funny. Like, that was their reasoning. Like, yeah, it was kind of funny, though. Meryl stands with her back to the Shedon, her shoulders hunched and
I
trembling.
should have gone with you, Charon.
Charon now lies on a stretcher, silent and contained, like a black wall behind them. Meryl finally saw Charon's arcane skill for the first time, vast and hollow, like death itself.
No.
Meryl! Meryl!
Meryl, get over it!
Masha.
She instinctively turns to her, but Marcia grips her shoulders firmly, holding her back in place. Like, nope. No, you
Don't
sit.
turn around. I think Charon wants to tell you something.
What is it, Charon?
Meryl.
Charon, I'm sorry, it's all my fault.
The single word, Meryl's words come rushing like a river breaking its banks.
You protected me, walked with me all this way, hid me, kept me safe, and after all that, after everything you've done for me, I left you there, all alone. If only I weren't such a weakling. If only I were brave like the others. I could have taken you with me. Saved you for once.
Actual voice direction. They did that line correctly.
It's all my fault. I'm useless. I should never have left you behind. If it weren't for me, you could have...
What, still been alive? That ship has sailed. Like he's just a bitch about it. The words choke in her throat before they can be spoken.
No, Meryl.
Charon finds a chance to piece together his broken speech.
You promised to run away when danger came. Why do you remain here? Go, find a safe place.
Do not break my promise.
No, I can't. I can't run away anymore. I shouldn't. I should never have run in the first place. If I'd just gone back to the squad. If I hadn't asked to go with you, if...
Meryl is too overwhelmed to speak. A pair of hands gently wipes the tears from her face.
Hush, now. How are you supposed to help me fix Charon up if you keep crying like this?
Come on, I need help. Stop being a little bitch. Come on, baby girl.
Don't forget what we need to do. Charon will be fine. As long as we can restore the vessel of his consciousness, he'll recover. I'm the only one who can look at him right now. and I need a reliable assistant. Only the two of us can help him. Do you understand?
Yes. Right, I understand.
Then take a moment and wipe your tears.
Unless you want me to do it for you with my night gauntlets. But I don't want to turn you on too much.
It won't be an easy task, but it'll soon be over. Just follow my instructions and give me what I need when I ask for it. Can you do that, Meryl?
Meryl? A boy steps onto a fallen stone pillar, the wreckage of the warplane and the church behind him. It's been shot down, yet it still seems to posture in defiance. A grim reminder of how fragile this city is. One by one, people gather around Fyodor Petrovich, quickly forming a tight circle. More and more voices join the chanting. The rest of the residents linger at a distance. Some whisper behind covered mouths. Others lift anxious eyes to the sky, searching for bombs that may yet fall. The chanting crowd clamors over the street barricades, only to be halted by gun barrels before the fortifications of the city's defense headquarters.
Stop! Don't go any further.
Stand aside, kid. I need to talk to your commander.
Stand aside. I need your commander dead on my desk by tomorrow.
You can tell me. I'll pass it on.
No.
Hey, I know this man. Let me talk to him.
Hey, I know this man. One of my favorite men. The Birograd militiaman climbs into the fortification, standing taller.
Take your people and turn back. Or are you here just to cause trouble?
Yes, I'm here to cause trouble.
Don't you know how many have sided with us?
Them? Just little sheep following any dog that barks at them.
You war-crazed Duraki. All we have to do is hand over that Igor and Krutov will leave us be. The choice is obvious.
Obviously, they're telling the truth and not lying. Why would a warlord ever lie? That would be stupid and rude.
You're the Durak. They're bandits. You can't trust a word they say.
You're the Durak.
And this Igor, who is he? No one here has ever even heard of him. It's no skin of our back to hand him over. You cavalry said you wanted to protect the city. Now is your chance. If Krutov has some personal issue with Igor, then I say they solve it themselves on the steppe.
You don't know what you're talking about. The drinks pickled your brain. Just look at your nose.
Just look at your nose.
You've got no
It's
stake here
stupid.
anyway. So shut it and go home.
He like does that classic nose trick of like, no, look at your nose, and then flicks it upwards. It's like, oh, gotcha. No, you nah. A cacophony of boos erupt from the crowd. Everyone disliked that.
Use your enthusiasm to fight off the bandits and get our market back.
The commander turns from the window.
Tell the 1st Battalion's commander to evacuate the citizens trapped outside. Just a few sharp soldiers won't worsen the situation.
Make the situation worse.
Be careful.
Do it.
No misfires.
It will be fun.
Fyodor won't dare start a real fight. He'd sooner roll in his wealth than die.
True.
Yes, Commander.
Ternova leaves at the order.
You taught Krutov well, Igor. He has driven a wedge between us. Old-fashioned, but effective. He knows we need both the militia and the citizens to hold Peregrad. One whisper deal and half turn against us.
He will do anything to bring me a humiliating death.
Which is why I will kill myself now. It will be funny. Get back at
I never
him.
warmed to him, true, but I had no inkling his hatred ran so deep.
Igor falls silent, as if fishing his thoughts from the depths of a dark pond.
Like me, there was no turning back for him after San Paulo. He can only continue down the path he has laid. Since the deal with Manus Vindicta, he has resented me. He claims I shot at him for his sacrifice. He also believes our break from the Manus was a grave mistake. He wishes to wrest more power from them.
He wants multiple cubes from them. Not just one, but 3. 3 whole cubes. He's a maniac.
But I never promised him power. I promised him a chance at survival. Still, he calls the boon a sacred thing that will grant him the power of a god. Krutov took my choice as weakness. Now, he is obsessed with proving that his path is the right one. He wants to kill me, to take the boon, to prove his worth to the Manus. We can take advantage of this.
Outside, arguments between the cavalrymen and citizens rise and fall along the street.
One thing is certain. This decisive battle will not be inside the city. We cannot stay here alone. Let us live together, Ivan. We will discuss our strategy on the way to camp.
First things first, get me out of city. I don't like it here. Everyone is very mean to me. Oh, farewell letter, I love you. Give me kiss goodbye, moi.
So, you're saying you devised this plan with Igor?
Sternova stands opposite the commander, the map table between them. Agitated, she shifts the markers representing the militia forces back and forth. The commander glances up at her. Her words are minimal, but her stance is made clear.
Put the griffin down, Sabina. We're all in the same boat now.
Put the griffin down. Put that shit away. Sternova raises a hand and sweeps the wooden griffin to the edge of the table.
I'm not questioning your orders, but I will state for the record that leaving our back wide open to Igor is too risky. After dark, the cavalry will advance upstream with minimal gear to launch a surprise attack, cutting off Krutov's supply lines.
Do you like the YouTube thumbnail I've made here? I put the red circle and arrows pointing at the red circle. I think it works well. This will get many clicks with 5-year-olds who are very cognitively not dissonant yet.
It makes sense. Our riders know the terrain like the back of their hand. This will allow us to capitalize on our superior mobility. But we would be leaving the right bank, the forest, the siege, and even Belgrade exposed.
We're throwing ourselves into the old lion's mouth and praying he won't bite.
Well, he's old. He will not
You're
bite.
right. We'd be exposed. But the coalition without trust wins nothing. You've seen Krutov and his army. Neither the cavalry corps nor the militia can meet his air power or artillery. Belgrade would be rubble if not for Igor's anti-air guns.
His thoughts drift to the poorhouse, its dome half destroyed in a bomb dropped during their withdrawal from Belgrade.
The Griffin Legion is well equipped, but they're thin on numbers and supplies. They will hold cities and forests best. Let them guard the city. Our riders will flank the enemy by night. Both Igor and I agree on this.
Let me do this.
But...
No buts. No more booty cheeks for you. I am taking you off. You don't get to have them anymore. No, I need this. It's all I have.
I hear your concern, Sabina.
He picks up the wooden griffin and sets it down on the sitch.
When the operation begins, Igor will come to our sitch. All his communication will be monitored.
How? I doubt our operators can tap his line so effectively.
There will be no such need. On our return from the city, I asked Igor to use only our lines for the operation. He agreed.
And you're just going to believe that? Yes.
I see. Still, I'll be keeping an eye on him.
Your scrutiny is welcome, Colonel Sternova.
The rebel leader enters the tent, his presence tightening the already frayed nerve of the chief of staff. Under Sternova's piercing gaze, he places a document on the table.
What's this?
It is my Google Docs form. I wrote fanfiction of me and Ivan. I thought you would
All
enjoy.
the information I have on Krutov. His background, academic record, military experience, psychological profile, and a registered list of his arcane skills.
The information comes like rain upon a desert, such clear proof of good faith silencing Sternova's worries. She silently agrees to allow the collaboration to continue. Like, ooh, data! I love data. Let me gobble that up real quick.
We know little of Krutov. I'll be sure to read this before we begin.
Under the high noon sun, blurred shadows fall across the canvas wall of the tent.
Huh? Who's that gathering outside?
Who are they?
I saw some officers discussing something in camp. It may be them.
Let us hear what they have to say, Sabina.
This is
bullshit. My god. Just as Igor predicted, there was a group of officers standing outside the tent. All of their shit filled with bull. Their hands rest along the seams of their trousers, their faces each wearing a complicated, cautious expression.
Why are you out here jabbering when you should be making preparations?
The leader of the 5th Regiment takes a small step forward and delivers a textbook salute.
Commander, I am here
Go.
to make a request of you.
It's the goat!
On behalf of the men, sir.
I'm listening.
He draws a deep breath. The goatee upon his chin trembles slightly.
As you know, many of our comrades have homes nearby, families. We formally request a half-day's leave to visit them. I swear to you, sir, not a single rider will shirk their duties. We are Cossacks, true, ready to shed blood on the battlefield. We were born soldiers of the steppe, just as our fathers were, and theirs before them. We know that not all of us will live to see the rising of the sun tomorrow. So if we have a chance to see our loved ones,
We will definitely not run away and go hide with them. He clenches his teeth, facing the commander. The speech he prepared seems to have slipped from his mind. So he simply remains silent. After all, the most important request has already been made. The commander claps his hands behind his back, his glare sweeping over the rows of Cossack military camps. The soldiers follow his eyes. No one dares break the silence. Then he waves a hand. Hello.
A half day. No more. Go see your families.
A bittersweet cheer erupts from the soldiers. The feeling spreads quickly throughout the camp. The other soldiers soon learning of the commander's answer from the rising fervor.
Anyone who fails to return to the sitch before nightfall will be branded a deserter. Do I make myself clear?
The cavalrymen disperse to the tune of, "Yes, sir! Thank you, sir!" The commander lets out a long sigh and meets Sternova's eyes.
Will you be paying a visit to Tamarvka?
Tamarvka?
No.
No. I don't feel like it, actually.
There is much to prepare. Come, let us return to it.
We only have half a day without those idiots taking up space, so let's go do more paperwork. The commander sets a pile of blank letter paper on the table and pushes it towards Sternova.
Pass these papers to any soldier not going home. Tell them to write a letter if they wish.
Sternova's gaze darkens. She glares at the commander, to Igor, and back again. Then at last she nods. She gathers the paper, turns and leaves the makeshift meeting room.
Not the wisest choice. Sending them home just before a major operation. Their families will plead for them to stay.
But they will return. All of them. You share their blood, Igor. You should know this.
You should know this. If even one of them does not return, I will kill them all with my bare hands.
The Cossack will do anything to protect their home and family. The embrace of those they fight to protect will only sharpen their resolve.
The commander pours himself and his temporary ally a cup of dark tea spiced with pepper.
Maybe you think you know them, but they know little of you, and even less about what Zeno expects of them. They will be sent to other battlefields, away from their homes. Their homesickness will be a liability.
Just as they will also be a liability, as they are nameless NPCs.
They knew what service meant when they enlisted. Though I cannot say if they are truly ready to leave their homeland behind.
They are not.
Homeland. Every war is fought on someone's home, yet its name is used to forge the young into unbreakable soldiers. It seems you still understand this. But tell me, Ivan, why don't you go to Tomarovka? The road should still be safe.
I told you I'm busy. He looks back over to the fanfiction Igor gave him earlier. I'm busy.
Or is it that the dawn of this era is no home to you? Are you afraid to tell your soldiers the truth?
The commander adjusts the collar of his uniform, searching for a way to change the subject. Like, well shit, you have got me dead to rights.
I don't answer to you anymore, Igor. In fact, you're one of mine now. You should join them.
Join them? What do you mean?
Write a letter to your loved ones.
The unexpected proposal renders Igor silent.
Krutov bears a grudge against you. It is clear. If we fail, he will show you no mercy. So, anyone to bid farewell to? Or is this era truly just a fleeting whim to you?
Igor drinks the hot tea in one gulp. He rises and pulls on his coat.
I'll leave you to your work.
Your work.
After this battle, Igor, I hope never to see you again.
I hope never to see you again. You are a little bitch and I hate you. However, if you keep sending me those fanfics, that would be great. Igor steps out of the tent. The commander remains standing, as if waiting for something to arrive. Soon, the radio link to the headquarters chirps its alarming tune as expected. Doot 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 doot.
Vice Admiral Barakov, is the timekeeper safe?
Yes. She says our mission in Belgrade is mostly complete.
They have to look at each other yaoi-fully. Because they know the more they hate each other, the more they are doomed to be together.
Good. We'll relay this to the Foundation Committee. With that settled, your orders are to pull the Cavalry Corps from the region, effective immediately.
Immediately? We were given 2 weeks to secure Belgrade. A warlord and his bandits, aided by Manus Vindictae, have been running rampant on the Dawn. We are working to neutralize this threat before redeployment.
Manus Vindictae's forces are concentrated on the Western Front. Our manpower is already stretched too thin. We can't afford to hold the Don River. Not while there are more important strategic goals.
Lady, they are fucking starving everyone here to death. What the fuck?
Is set. No 2 weeks.
5 days, that's all I ask. We will resolve the threat here and ride to Hungary without delay.
And how do you plan to resolve the threat? With Igor's rebels? Did you really think you could hide your coalition with Igor and his traitors? You and I only turned a blind eye for the Timekeeper's sake. But the Timekeeper has finished her work, and you are still collaborating with them. Are you prepared to face the committee if they demand an explanation?
Yes.
As Admiral Barakov, do you read me? Ivan Ivanovich, you understand what I'm saying, don't you? You'll obey orders or you'll face the consequences, Ivan.
To protect our home and kin. That is why I stand with Igor's rebels. That will be my only answer to the tribunal.
Damn it, Foundation, why do you gotta keep doing shit that makes people want to betray you? They just can't help themselves. They're so addicted to being betrayed because they keep doing stupid shit. Operation Order Brief. In accordance with Xeno Military Security Protocol, this brief has been encrypted. 1. Mission. You are ordered to form a rapid strike team from the Shoshka and Shield units, hereby designated Omega. Strike Team Omega will coordinate with Horse Hunter's forces and the Old Citizen unit to establish an Omega formation battlefront. Advance upstream along the golden bank of the Undercurrent, where you will be transported into the Omegaverse with all of your yaoi old men in tow. Enemy intel. Our forces and Horse Hunter forces suffered infiltration attacks in southern town. We have confirmed the enemy's new attack target, enemy Black Locust. Forces are massing on the golden bank of the Undercurrent waterway. They are expected to cross in full strength and launch a general offensive against southern town. According to reliable intelligence, enemy Black Locust forces are expected to mass or attack within the next 24 hours. However, the exact strength of the troops committed to the dark bank of the Undercurrent waterway remains unknown. Execution. Rapidly ford the Undercurrent waterway before enemy forces complete assembly, execute a flanking maneuver from the narrow wing. Ambush and eliminate all encountering enemy units. Penetrate enemy rear and sever supply lines. All combat units must rush the Old Tree Riverside sector and assemble before the autumn harvest. Horse Hunter forces and the Old Citizen unit have been integrated into the Southern Town Defense Network and will conduct diversionary attacks from the Dark Bank. Long-tail forces will provide supporting fire and cleanup. Following the extension of the offensive, your units may immediately engage the enemy and coordinate with friendly forces for encirclement. If you encounter an enemy counterattack, you may request air support. Due to logistical constraints, the Scout Short Sword Camp will assist in securing abandoned houses and equipment recovering during operations. Maintain status quo until next classified order is received. Please maintain status quo. I'm sure this won't be a major character flaw of us as a unit. The fires of war and burn ever nearer. Children of the Dawn, it's time to unite. The Dawn! Senato steps outside, looking out over the endless grassland and to the sky beyond, knowing, wait a minute, this isn't endless. There's very clearly an ending to this, even if I cannot perceive it with my own eyes. It gently rushes through her hair, the weariness from her relentless schedule, the weight of the coming war, the tension she bears from her responsibilities are, for a brief moment, faintly eased.
Greetings, Miss Sonata.
Sonetto.
Mr. Igor.
Their greeting is awkward, yet it doesn't stop the tough old admiral from leaning against a tree not far away. He leans on it like a cool guy. He put on a backwards baseball cap so that you know he's younger. He gently closes his eyes as if listening for something. How long has he been standing there? Sonetto swallows the question before it reaches her lips.
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
There is a sound as the wind brushes over the grasslands. I find it eases my mind.
Sonetto focuses in on the same sound. After a moment, she resumes her questions.
You're here for the timekeeper. Is that right?
Is she still
Always
resting?
has been.
What she saw in the amber room must have impacted her greatly.
Aware of the old man's special status, Sonetto tightened her grip on the wand behind her back.
I only want to have a word with you. Nothing more.
Just one word.
We are on the same side.
I will keep saying that, though you will greatly distrust me even more. Footsteps crunch through the dirt behind
For the time
them.
being, yes. Until Krutov is defeated.
I owe you an apology, leaving you in the amber room for so long. My troops needed their leader when Krutov attacked.
Think nothing of it. I was prepared for the risks. Besides, Sonetto and Marsh were there to help me.
Not sure how they found it, but alright.
What did you see there, in the room?
Mostly a white woman jump scare. A fear older than memory floods her vision. After a few deep breaths, reason slowly returns. Oh, what? An actual... bird?
I believe it was Erd. She seemed unsure of that herself. There were others there trying to convince her of her own identity. She was being put through some kind of disturbing experiment. And for a brief moment, she caught sight of me. She walked towards me, then vanished. I saw other things too, but they were blurry and fragmented.
The video clips. Then they didn't take their devices with them when they evacuated after all.
No. Whatever I saw wasn't footage. I have to enter the amber room once more, to make sense of what I saw.
Get me back in there, I'm not done. Igor falls silent for a moment, then shakes his head.
I advise against it. There are still skirmishes being fought in the city. No one can guarantee the church will stay safe for long.
Too bad, I need to go back in there.
The Cavalry Corps is preparing for a surprise assault tonight. Lieutenant Lilia is in the field trying to locate and destroy the Manus' rights. Your assistant will be your only protection. You are too important, Timekeeper. If your presence in Belgrade were exposed, the Manus will throw everything they have into capturing you. I cannot afford to let anything jeopardize our battle plan. You must stay hidden from the enemy until it is safe. Miss Sonetta, I don't question your capability and devotion, but Belgrade is a potential battlefield. It's too dangerous.
But what if we use the Timekeeper as bait? What? Like, Burton is like, hold on a minute. Sonetto, what the fuck?
I'll be sure to return to the Amber Room, only after you've defeated Krutov.
Add an owl. Hold up. Add a second owl. Oh my god, they're insatiable. A third owl. Fucking inscrupulous. My god, they're multiplying. The owls are multiplying at a horrifying rate. Look at them. Four owls.
A soldier came to me earlier today.
Or fucking
He
owls.
seemed to think a Foundation member would have a higher chance of surviving the battle, and asked me to deliver a letter to his brother on the Western Front. What about you, Mr. Igor? Did you write anything?
Did you write anything? Igor lets out a sigh, so faint it almost goes unnoticed, as he tries to conceal the fanfiction he wrote.
I know someone who would be deeply upset were you to die here. She intends to end your life with her own hands.
True! Igor rubs his temple and gives a helpless smile.
Lopera, does the Foundation still keep her?
You could say that. She isn't allowed to return to her position as a soldier yet. Not until Zeno's review is finished.
And that's gonna take a few months. Even still, they... Fucking bureaucracy, man. It's a fucking nightmare. Igor nods, signaling he wants to hear more.
She's made somewhat of a life for herself at the Foundation. Made friends, and got into some trouble. They've assigned her an instructor
We do love
to work on
Laporta.
her dice game obsession.
No! No, let her have that. You motherfuckers. Let her have her gambling.
Pera, so typical of her.
There's something I'd like to know, too.
She is a gambler. We love Laporta. She's such a fiery cutie.
Ask away.
Commander Ivan invited me to his home in Tamarovka for a lunch. A lady hosted us. He introduced her as his mother, but something seemed off.
She is indeed Ivan's mother.
Then, did Commander Ivan request shelter for her from the storm?
Yes, a request made not long after their reunion.
Igor folds his arms across his chest, frowning.
Not even the most capable diviners could have predicted the advent of the storm. As you suspected, Ivan's mother, like most at the time, was reversed during the first storm. Sometime after that, Ivan rediscovered her. He told me that he knew it was her from the wrinkles on her face and her tender smile. He was certain that, by some miracle, his mother had survived the storm and returned to him. An improbable scenario, don't you think, Timekeeper?
Familiar coincidence. So familiar that it's not a coincidence, it's just how the logic of the game works.
One day, I'll uncover the truth about the storm. For everyone's sake. For my mother.
Well, I mean, the truth of the storm now seems like it's less like going back in time and more like it's less wiping people from existence and more relocating them while scrambling their memories. And we know Manus is the one who started it now, so it's this matter of like, it's not fully reversing time itself. It's more so just fucking with people's memories, making them think we're going backwards in time to a greater extent than we are. Well, reshaping the world in certain ways. Very interesting. Very interesting. Night falls over the steppe. Amid the chaos of pounding hooves and shouting voices, Sternova lifts
Colonel
the
Sternova, is the Corps prepared to ride out soon?
tent flap. You know, y'all can't see this, but I have a friend who's like trying to start up a game, and it seems like they're struggling with it because like I keep getting the same notification over and over again, like this person is playing this game, this person is playing this game, and it's I always think of that post of like someone trying to start up their fucking lawnmower. It's like, player opens Fallout 3, player open Fallout 3, player open Fallout 3. It's just, I think of that post constantly. It's so good.
Yes, our forces are assembled. We're ready to go. As for the Griffins, 3 of their air defense squads have been stationed in Bedigrad, while the rest are
Bedigrad.
heading to Visakagoria, the mountain north of the city.
Visokoloya.
Is Igor marching with his army?
No. Both Igor and Commander Ivan will stay at the command post in the siege. I'm here to check on you at Lieutenant Lilia's request. She said you're good at slipping away and making people worry.
She said you're good at being a little coward, little snake, little rat. Seneto suppresses a laugh before deftly steering the conversation elsewhere.
3 squads. That's all the city has for air defense?
That and the militia. With our reduced numbers and the danger of street battles, we have to rely on the support of armed citizens.
Outside the tent, the agitation has only continued to build. The commander's orders ring out, half lost in the swelling noise.
Timekeeper, for your own sake, I suggest you leave the dawn. Or at least make sure you bunker down someplace safe. I'll take my leave of you now. Commander Ivan is about to rally the troops.
Rally the troops! Let's get out here! Beneath the night sky, a hushed yet fervent atmosphere settles in. The soldiers' fighting spirit render them restless.
Think, I get to fight a real war. Boże, my hands won't stop shaking.
To think I get to kill myself for the sake of the rich. Finally, my love has come
Keep
true.
your head on straight, you Durak, or you'll get yourself
Durak.
killed. There's nothing romantic about war. I've fought alongside many soldiers like you, dreaming of glory, victory, and the praise of our people when we returned home. But I returned alone. The rest died on some god-forsaken battlefield, along with their dreams of glory. I visited their graves before I left. Hope their spirits are with me.
Spirits do exist in this universe, so it's not a it's not a 0% chance.
I went home to see my girl.
My girl.
You didn't promise you were going to marry her after we win the war, did you?
Oh, you stupid bitch.
No, I didn't say anything at all. I just looked into those beautiful eyes of hers. She understood the rest.
She knew I would be late on my alimony checks.
We knew it could be the last time we'd see each other.
All right, that's enough, lover boy. Commander Ivan's about to give his speech.
Get ready to die. You are not
Attention all
important
troops.
character.
Call their roll!
Strong, unified voices rise from the formation, joined by the thunder of horses stamping the ground.
All soldiers have returned to their posts, sir. I knew there were no cowards in the Corps.
I expected nothing less.
Good shit, I did not lose that bet, thank God.
Traitors! You've seen the ruin Krutov and his bandits have wrought. You've seen those black-hearted cowards burn Cossack homes and kill our kin.
I'm going to cut off that clown's head and hang it in my backyard.
You sound very intimidating. The young voice sparks a burst of laughter, then fists and shouting of approval are thrown into the air.
Вы видели, как они грабили и топтали нашу землю, наш народ и наши достоинства? Вы слышали их смех, когда они резали наш народ, а наши дети плакали?
The broccoli!
Но сегодня их злодеяние окончится. Не так ли, мои братья и сестры? Потому что мы, Корикорпус, всадники степи, дети Дона, остановим Их на месте! Мы сотрем их в пыль и вернемся домой победителями! За степь, за Дон, за еще не рожденных детей-казаков!
The children of the Fortnite. No, we don't support Fortnite anymore. They're homophobic.
Our home! Get on!
Hoorah! I do love speaking in their native language. It's so good. This land, the great mother of the Cossacks, trembles beneath the vigor of his sons and daughters. At the commander's orders, the cavalry formations make their march, the scouts at the front lifting their torches high. The flames of glory burn bright, setting the curtain of history ablaze. Yo, it's music. Thank you for the music. Oh, another? I'd say we do one more. We do one more. Feel the moment. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings within your feeling. That's what matters most. Dust between fingers. Ew, dirty. Clean my hands, please. The militia camp is full of makeshift beds, sheltering the many civilians injured in the warlord's raid. The wails of pain echo in every corner. Still, they've managed to set aside one private room. All for our beloved Meryl. Look at her go. Meryl rises from her chair for the 33rd time, pacing around the only bed in the room to check on the patient again. The patient no longer oozes death, they now just kind of slime death. It's a little different, but better. Her gaze drifts aimlessly toward the single basement window, the grain of the wooden chair. A smudge of chocolate at the edge of the cloth catches her eye. This awakened has an unnaturally low body temperature because it's a corpse. So low that even in Bedegrad's long autumn, a piece of chocolate wouldn't melt. Could someone have used fire? Can fire even hurt Shadon? Had her friend been turned over flames like a roast pig? Meryl? Meryl feels guilty for the association, but in her franticness, her thoughts keep jumping around. Now she can't stop imagining Charon being roasted like a pig. A shiver runs through her, as if her own hand had struck the match to the kindling.
Meryl.
Would you please stop ignoring me, Meryl?
Oh! Charon, you're awake!
She turns her face, quickly wiping away a tear, then hurries to Charon's side to help him sit up.
How are you feeling? Are you thirsty? Are you in pain? I'll go get the painkillers.
Charon shakes his head slowly. He has no need for water, and the medicine in the ampoule makes no difference to him. Besides, the body beneath his bandages has almost healed.
Oh, right. Marsha cut your cloak when she was patching you up. Here, I found a new one for you. Do you like it?
Do you like it? It's got like Hello Kitty on it. Meryl is desperate to do something, anything for him.
That won't be needed, Meryl.
I do like it though, thank you.
You owe nothing.
The cloth covering the death beneath shifts as if a breeze has just disturbed the air in the sealed room, muffling Sherlin's next words.
No, I owe you a lot. What I did was wrong.
Her no is both of denial of him and herself.
I'm an arcanist trained by the SBDM and the Vigils. I even fought a little in Antarctica. I can fight, I can. But I didn't.
Little
We
coward.
could have escaped together. If I hadn't run away.
A horrifying thought grips her.
I should never have forced you to take me with you in the first place. If I hadn't been so desperate to run off from the 12, you'd still be tending flowers in the graveyard back in Montpay. Instead of...
Sharon's just like, yeah,
Death's
whatever.
call had grown heavy in the east. The path forward was clear. So long as Krutov's atrocities grew unchecked, this was inevitable.
He tries to comfort her, but she is like a cracked cup, no longer able to contain her emotions, or the water I filled her with.
I'll go get Andreas. I'm sure he's missed you a lot.
I'll get him down the stairs, don't worry. I'll find a way. Perhaps escape is one way to heal wounds. Charon doesn't stop her. The streets of Beregrad are barricaded with quilts, leftover firewood, and by the people who have refused to leave the city. Women speak in low, anxious voices about what will come to this unusually warm autumn, and about family who are now far away.
I'm pretty sure the stable's around here.
Dochka. Dochka.
Ah, Galina, welcome. The tender sound of an old voice draws Meryl's attention. She turns to find an elderly lady sitting in the shade beside the road.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, you talking to me, pal? Hey,
Yes,
say.
Dochka. You were in Tamarovka, yes? Sergei said you were the fish he and his friends got from the river.
That is true, I am more fish than bird.
If it weren't for them, I probably would have wound up in the stomach of some big fish.
Well, I probably would have drowned to death first, but you
Speaking
know.
of which, the soldiers have left already, right?
Ah, so you don't know either.
The lady's face falls.
I saw you with those Foundation people. I thought you'd have some news from the inside. Ivan sent his men to bring me to Belgrade. He told me it would be safer there, under the protection of the militia and the Foundation. He promised to take me to Zeno headquarters once he's back.
Ivan? Wait, you don't mean Ivan Ivanovich, do you? You're his mother.
Well, in some way.
I am, Rodnaya. Though a child doesn't tell his mother everything, I'm sure he has his reasons. I've grown quite used to it. But
I've grown
every
quite
time
used to
he
him
suggests
fucking lying
taking
to me.
to headquarters, I feel sad for the friends I made in the village and the red carnations in my little garden. But soon, they'll all vanish.
The old lady's sorrowful words make something inside Meryl give way.
Dochka, tell me, are we heading into another era?
Oh shit, you know. Oh, you know. Meryl nervously clutches the belt at her waist. She tilts her head, avoiding Miss Galina's watery eyes.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
No. I should apologize, Dochka. Not you.
Doshka.
I shouldn't be saying such things.
The old lady gently takes Meryl's shaking hands in her own.
Oh, I am just an old woman. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying myself.
No, don't try to write this off.
Come now. Lift your chin and smile, Dochka.
No.
Do you think there's still meaning in this kind of life? It's like I'm trying to catch something, but no matter how hard I try to hold on to it, everything I do, every friendship I make will just be flown away. Like dust.
Well?
Miss Galina gives the kind of nod only someone with many years behind them can give, and guides Meryl to sit beside her.
I was in a coffee house in Kreshatik, Kiev, watching the Salyut 6 space station launch. There was a marching band outside rehearsing Prazdnichnaya Overture, the festive overture. As the piece moved into the exposition, I saw Ivan push aside the drum major and ran straight toward me. Boże, he barged into that coffee house so fast that he nearly shattered the door. And the first word from his mouth was Mama.
Miss Galina breaks into a soft laugh.
So, did you believe him? That he was your son?
Her smile grows and deeper lines appear at the corner of her eyes.
Did I believe him? I called the police 3 times. The first time I told them I was being harassed. The second time that he was a scammer.
What about the third time?
Well, it seems the police didn't help me at all.
The third time I told them Ivan was a lunatic who claimed to be a time traveler and should be committed to a sanitarium. But every time he was quickly bailed out by Zeno or the Foundation. He'd loiter around my building, holding a rusty tin box he claimed held legacy items I left behind. The nerve of that boy. I was still alive and well.
How dare that young man! I will kill him.
What was in it? Did you see?
Half a homemade cookie and a photo of the 2 of us. A photo so clear that it couldn't possibly have been produced in my time.
Ooh, that is fucked. Like a photo that's very clearly from the future.
He spent months following me to all sorts of places around Kiev. One day, outside my building, he told me how I planted red carnations on the windowsill at his childhood home. But none ever bloomed. At the tailor's, he said that whenever a button fell off his clothes, he'd send it home for me to mend, and I would sew 2 buttons with irises on them.
She speaks slowly, the story she tells gradually becoming more her own. Her eyes are filled with wordless emotion.
I didn't share those memories, but over time, I grew attached to them all the same. Now, when I think of them, there's a bittersweet pricking in my bones.
She leans down, gathers a handful of dust from the ground, and lets it fall into Meryl's open palm.
You see, Dochka, the wind does blow away the dust.
She helps Meryl spread her fingers.
But focus. Do you feel anything?
I feel it slipping away, leaving me behind as if it's destined to happen.
Exactly. You felt it. The excitement as the rockets soared into the sky. The surge of inspiration from the trumpet's cry in the festive overture. The heartbreaking ache in my chest as Ivan spoke to me of his mother. These fleeting moments, I felt them and imprinted them deep into my heart.
So then, the meaning of all this isn't in what we leave behind, but in what we feel as we go through it.
A spark lives for its light and warmth, not for the ashes it will leave behind. Don't you agree? What's your name, child?
Meryl. Meryl Van de Veer.
Meryl Van de Veer. Oh, I like this. I like this little segment. This is a good one.
My dear Meryl, every one of us is destined to return to dust. So why not feel as deeply as we can while we have the chance? Feel every one of our memories, bitter and sweet. Savor and cherish each sparkling moment, even if the storm washes you away one day. Because even if you no longer feel them, someone like my Ivan will.
She stands.
Where are you going?
To see what help I can offer. And to create more memories of this time before it's gone.
Meryl watches her disappear behind a barricade. She moves with the strength of someone half her age, and she looks down at the dust still trapped between her fingers. Oh, that was a great one to leave off on for the night. That was fantastic. I love shit like that. Oh, but we still got a little thing. Hold on. 100 gemmos! Well, I need those. I need all the gemmos. Discipline and merit, two ends of the scale. As for where the weights are placed, who can say? Disciplinary action for Vice Admiral Ivan Ivanovich. Holding the rank of Vice Admiral, currently serves the commander of Xeno's Arm Academy. He led forces in Operation Atabun, Operation Cosmodrone, and others during the Storm War, earning numerous commendations for distinguished service. However, following the third storm, Vice Admiral Borakov deserted his post while on active duty and subsequently, on multiple occasions without authorization from superior command or consent from the individual, brought a human teacher, Miss Galina, redact the name, into Xeno headquarters in Gavina. This conduct raised serious concerns among relevant human authorities, damaged the Cavalry Corps' reputation, and severely undermined peaceful relations between Arcanus and human. Unnecessary. Cut all that shit. I do love how we get to see these as, like, a rough draft of people just, like, writing out shit and being like, okay, no, leave this part out. Replace this. Regarding Vice Admiral Ivan Ivanovich, unauthorized conduct in bringing a human into Xeno Arms Academy, following investigation by the Oversight Team and verification by the Military Discipline Department, Xeno Arms Academy High Command has determined his actions constitute severe violation of the latest supplementary to Xeno Arms Academy military regulations. In light of Vice Admiral Borakov's repeated dereliction of duty and severe disruption of human life, having consecutively received 3 informal warnings, 3 formal warnings, and 3 severe warnings, Xeno High Command has decided to impose cumulative penalties, sentence him to suspension without pay for 12 months. Who authorized this? Are the desk officers going to command troops in the field? The oversight team will dispatch personnel to supervise Vice Admiral Brodakov's division to ensure compliance with the sentence. Unnecessary. He follows orders. Fuck it. Keep him running. Nah, keep him in. Regarding Budakov's violation of military regulations, all commanders and soldiers are urged to take this as a warning, strengthen their sense of duty, and strictly uphold Xeno military discipline. I read it. Too much padding. Free draft for signature. Too much padding. Cut this shit down. Get this out of my face. Well, I guess that'll be all for today. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed your time here. I don't know if there's anyone I want to raid at the moment. Not tonight, no. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. I'm glad y'all were here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this tomorrow because I have therapy tomorrow. So I might not stream. I might stream very early in the morning though. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I wake up. It's all a crapshoot. If I'll finish this in the morning or if I'll finish this on Tuesday. Either or. Or maybe Monday night after therapy. Who knows? I could stream it this time again. Why not? This stream time went well enough, so I could do this again. We'll just see how I'm doing then. But yeah, see ya! La-boo! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Stream for me, birdie. Stream for me, birdie. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Baba-booey. You'd give me another hour, I could have done one more owl. Well, then you'll have an owl for tomorrow. Have a good night, Poggers Champers. Just what I need.
No matter how cold the weather, the boiler room always burns.
Oh yeah, I got a new thingy down here. That's what it's yapping about. You. Thank you. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Prepare to die now.